Hi, Zion Lutheran and friends. Uh, with Nurse Rachel here, and we were coming together to give you an update on what's happened as we met with our COVID task force last Thursday evening. And it's time to give you that update on what came out of the meeting and how we want to move forward in our new activity year with Rally Sunday coming up this Sunday, the 13th. So, quite a bit of information came out of the meeting as we got together. So, first thing we want to talk about is Sunday worship, I guess, and how we proceed with that. So I guess what came out of the meeting, and I'll just keep talking, okay?
Please.
Came out of the meeting is we want to, it's kind of we didn't transition all the way to phase 4 if you're familiar with the plan. We're still in phase 3, so we're kind of calling it phase 3.1, if you will, because we're going to ask you to continue to wear your masks in worship. We're going to ask you to continue to please register for worship as well. The reason we're registering for worship is not to be nosy, but just in case someone happens to come up positive, and then we can let people know that we're in the service without letting the whole world know that someone came up positive in the service, and not just announcing it to everyone, but just to the people that were affected. So that's why we want to continue to register for worship, and maybe it'll phase out coming up here in the future, but for now we need to continue to do that, and as I said, to continue to wear the masks and worship as well. Also, that came out of the meeting is we're going to start our Sunday Bible study between the services. So our services are traditional at 8 a.m. like they always have been, and we're moving our 10:30 service back to 10:30. We were worshiping at 10 a.m., but it's back to 10:30 with Bible study starting next Sunday from 9:30 to 10:15 in the atrium. And there we're going to ask you to wear masks as well, and distance yourself at the tables as you feel good about, and there won't be any coffee and there won't be any donuts. There'll be no refreshments. And you're asking, well, how come? Well, you got to take your mask off to be able to drink your coffee and eat your donuts, which gives people an opportunity then not to put them back on, and then people have to be bad guys and say, hey, put your mask back on. And that's not where we want to go with this. We want to be evangelical and but also thoughtful of our neighbors. So that's what's happening on Sundays for now. What would you like to tell them about?
So I will just say, so on the mask note, so for any activity that you're coming to for church, we would like you to bring your mask, and then as a group, you guys will figure out if you can be in the atrium and social distance, then you may be able to take off your mask. But for right now, we're just asking if you're coming for Sunday school, if you're coming for my group meets this night. For right now, we're asking you to bring a mask, and then we'll figure out if you can social distance and can be apart, then you will be able to take off your mask. But for now, bring a mask.
Right. And then Ches has put out her own set of guidelines for Sunday school. And of course, for youth as well, we're going to ask the youth to wear masks. And there again, as they go down to their studies, if they can distance and everyone feels comfortable along with Jacob or whoever's leading the study, then you can, as a group, determine if you're wearing the masks or taking them off, if you can stay separated. So that's kind of the route we'd like to go. We want continuity with the masks, so we're not all over the place, but yet we want to have some flexibility as well, but yet wear them when we're in close proximity to each other, especially in the sanctuary and in the atrium when we're having adult Bible study, I think are very important.
Being smart.
Yeah. What else do we need to talk about? Food. You want
Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Wah. I know. Right now, the task force decided that's just not smart to be having food on Wednesday nights. So stay tuned. That's not a permanent decision, but they'll keep reassessing on what the community is looking like, and then we'll go from there and make a decision.
Right. So we are having the rest of the Wednesday night activities.
Yes.
We have the OWL evening, which is VBS, starting out. So please bring your children for that. We have confirmation, 8, 9, and 10 going on. We have 3 adult Bible study offers going on as well. And we have middle school youth going on as well. And then after that, at 7:30 to about 9 will be the senior high youth down in their room on Wednesday nights. So the activities are continuing on. We're doing our best to try to keep the activity year going forward. So let me add on and saying, as you see calendars starting to come out for the church year now, whether it be adult calendar or youth calendar or Sunday school calendars, we're doing our best to put stuff on there to keep moving forward in here, but knowing that everything on there is tentative. That's about the best we can say, but we're trying to continue on and get some normalcy, if you will, back into our lives, especially here at church. And I guess we feel like church is essential.
It is.
So we're trying to do our best to keep the risk level to a minimum, but yet being able to gather together and hear God's word and fellowship together as well. So I'm starting to preach to the choir. What else do we need to share with them? We've covered calendars, we've covered Mass, we've covered food events, Wednesday night, worship, Bible studies. Yes, Tuesday and Thursday morning, ladies and men's Bible study will start again on the 15th and 17th, 7 a.m. for the men on Tuesday and 9:30 for the ladies, and we'll be meeting in the atrium, but still come through the office door and come on in, and of course bring your mask again, and then as a group we're going to decide whether we can distance or if we need to sit closer together, then we'll wear a mask. So those Bible studies are starting as well. I guess the last thing I can think of, Rachel, is special events. You know, a lot of people have their anniversaries and their birthdays or baptismal gatherings in the atrium, and we'd like to continue to have those. So if you have a special event in your mind or on your calendar that you'd like to use the atrium, please call the church, and we're just kind of going event by event, I guess, and most of them, people are having it because they're private events, they're family members coming together, and so we feel comfortable about letting them use the facility. And they're having food in there too. It's not a public event, it's a private event. So if you have the need of using the atrium, please don't hesitate to call and check on that as well for the availability. We're going to be meeting the task force again in early October. We'll get together via Zoom. That's how we're doing it. And we'll talk about what's happening within the community and within all of the background knowledge of the medical people that are on the COVID task force here at Zion, and share their knowledge and expertise with all of us, and try to keep us safe, number one, and then to love our neighbor, number two, and still come together and worship and have Bible study and hear God's word. So that's kind of what we wanted to come out on the video to let you know what's happening. Please, if you have any questions, if we missed anything, give Rachel or I a call here at the office, and we'd be happy to talk to you. We're just really excited for the upcoming activity year, and I know the staff is as well. We've got lots of good things happening, and as I said in my Clarion article, the best is yet to come. So we love you bunches. We look forward of everyone coming back to church on Rally Sunday. Oh, we didn't talk about the picnic for Rally Sunday. Oh, we need to do that.
That's exciting.
Well, we're going to give it a shot, as everything else, right? So there will be tables set up in the parking lot this Sunday after church. Box lunches from Backyard Barbecue will be delivered, and so as we're starting about 11:30 or so, and so come on out, grab your box, go to a table, bring your lawn chair if you want to separate from people, or sit in your family groups or whoever you're comfortable with. But please come. We've ordered about 150 box meals, so it's kind of first come, first serve. And but please come and enjoy some fellowship. And there's really no other activities that are happening Sunday, just kind of eating, visiting, and then leaving, and then we'll see you next Sunday, or during the activities during the following week. So I think that covers it now. So now we're going to say goodbye, and we love you all, and we hope to see you this Sunday at Rally Sunday. Okay? God bless. Bye.